Meyers Manx, back with you again. We're still building the perfect Meyers Manx 1 dune buggy. Assembly, third day. Let me show you where it's at. I installed the hood, the windshield, our windshield side air deflectors, the side view mirror, the wiper assembly, I sell those wiper assemblies. They're on my website, meyersmanxforsale.com. I have the fuel filler in that I like so much. I installed the rear seat. And I installed these hooks for the top. The sombrero top by TJ Customs. In the previous video, I showed you the side rails. That's what they look like when they're on the vehicle. It's a nice, clean, uniform look. If you look at the lower windshield seal, it fits perfectly against the hood. This was pre-assembled before painting. And you have to do a little bit of work to the metal dash frame to get it to set even and fit correctly the way this one does. Another thing I've noticed in the past is sometimes I get a windshield and these sides are too long. They hit the body. Once you get the windshield set to the height that you want it to be, it hits the body. Because on a couple of them I've had to take like a ½ inch off of them at the bottom. But it's always good to pre-fit everything before you actually paint it and start putting it together. This is Meyers Manx, back with you again. Hope everyone is well. Building the perfect Meyers Manx 1 dune buggy. Assembly, 4th day. We're also going to be showing you a cowl trick. It'll be something. Let's take a look. All right, I got the passenger seat in. I also installed a map pocket. It's a little storage compartment. It's Velcroed fast to the body, so you don't have to drill any holes into the outer body there. But it's Velcroed on, and I like to keep my insurance and registration and other things in there. They're out of an 86 to 87 Chevy full-size truck. You can find them on eBay every now and then. I got the headlights in. They're all hooked up and working. I installed the front emblem. I have a video showing you how I install these. I glue them fast with Permatex Ultra Gray gasket maker, silicone sealant, and adhesive. Once it dries, it does not come off. Also put the license plate on the front. A little tropical look there. Fitting for a dune buggy. Yeah, the headrests are in it now. They don't make sun visors for a Manx dune buggy, but sometimes you gotta have them. When you're driving into the sun, there's nothing you can do except maybe put a hat on with a brim. But you don't always have a hat. But if you get a shaded windshield that's shaded at the top, you just raise your head a little bit when you're driving, and you're not looking directly into the sun when you're driving. Another thing I did was installed the taillights, the license plate lamp cover and light, and also the license plate bracket. These are original housings that were sent to a local chrome shop. Chrome's perfect on it. It's triple chrome plated. And of course, when you're attaching the nuts and bolts and little things to mount this, that's where the blanket comes in. Not the blanket, the towel. When you drape a towel over there, it saves you a lot of aggravation. So if you take a towel and drape it up over the air cleaner and the fan shroud, if ever you drop a bolt from the license plate holder or the license lamp cover and it drops down into the engine there, they're usually gone or really hard to find. But this will solve those problems. Another thing you can do, if you're working on just the carburetor, take some rags and shove it down in there so that the bolts and nuts that you drop don't drop down in here and then slip under the cylinder cover and rest on top of the cylinders where you can't get them unless you take all this apart. And that's more work than I would care to do, just for dropping a small bolt or nut. All right, you got the idea. And that's the towel trick of the day. I was driving it in the neighborhood yesterday, going around a few blocks, and so far so good. Does everything right. I think that was about it. You got the original Manx emblem on it. Here it is outside with a sombrero top on it. Gives it a whole different look. I like that look. It fits into this channel. Then there's a snap on both sides. And that's why I put those tie-down straps here in the back. I'm waiting for the sun to come back out so I can show you the difference in the metal flake. I'll turn this off for a second and wait for the sun. There were a couple stubborn clouds in the way, but they're pretty much gone now. But now you can see the metal flake. Just sparkles everywhere. Like I said before, metal flake is unique. It's a classic 60s look. Perfect on a dune buggy. That's about it. Meyers Manx. Later.